Okay, hackberry on the mill. This plank is running actually pretty true. It needs a little bit of, it needs dressed up to get a little ridge here and stuff. But other than, I think, a piece of limb here, it's pretty well solid and ready to go. There's limb. I'll have to check that and see what that is. Yep, that's a limb. Now, why it's black like that, I don't know. So let's get the gear on and make it round and make a bowl. That's where the limb was. Okay, so I got the base turned to the point where I want it. I just need to sand it and finish it up. And then I can flip the thing around and hollow it out and make a bowl. So now I get to do sanding. Yay, fun. So my dust collector is right here. Sometimes it does a really good job and pulls all the sawdust right, all the sanding dust right off. Sometimes not. So today, not so much. So respirator time. Respirator. Okay, battery died on the camera while I was sanding. Right now I'm just worried about the bottom part. I'll get the sides and the inside and all that when I'm done, once I turn it around. So sand it up to 220 grit. Still got just a little smidge of that orange that was in that where a limb was, which I think is kind of cool. Would have liked to have kept more of it, but eh. So next thing I'm going to write my name in the bottom of this and then do the finish on the bottom so that I can flip it around. So we'll come back to that in a minute. Yeah, I don't know how well that focuses in. Of course it helps if I turn it right side up, but so I signed them the Squire's Workshop, my name and the year that I made it, and also what the wood is, because sometimes I don't remember. So anyway, and now finish. So process for finish. On this one, I'm probably going to put some Danish oil on it, just to pop the colors. Just plain Danish oil. Once that's on and sits for a little bit, I'll put the EEE on it and polish that in. And that's a friction polish. And then I haven't decided if I want to go with a polyurethane on it or somewhere crystal coat. I use crystal coat a lot. Actually, I don't have a lot of crystal coat left. I really like it though, because it gives a good shine. But the polyurethane will do the same thing. So right now I'm kind of up in the air, but first thing is Danish oil and then EEE. Danish oil, paper towel, slow speed, have fun. See how bad I smeared my lettering. Oh, not bad at all. And actually now you're starting to see the sheen from the, at least I am, where the end grain is. So now, EEE. I'll have to get more crystal coat soon. Now crystal coat is a friction polish, so it's, you got to get some speed up. Okay, that's just a matter of flip it and put the chuck on this side, follow out the other side. It's a bowl. Yay! Okay, so I've got it turned around, locked in. It's in the chuck on this side, and then you got the live center pulled up to it. I do have a chunk that came out earlier, so I'm going to true it up down to this, and then figure out how wide my rim's going to be, and then hollow it out. Fun and exciting. Actually, I like doing this. So. probably can't see it on the camera. Let me zoom in. Up on that top edge. Yeah. So right here at the very edge, and then right here and here and here, there's some cracks developing. Stress cracks. And the problem is, if I catch one of these lower edges with the tool, it's going to chip out. So what I'm going to do is take this off of here real quick and fill those cracks with CA glue, let it sit up for a little bit, and then resume turning. And actually I see some cracking here too, so we'll go ahead and fill that in. Just anywhere we see cracks. Once that CA glue sets up, that will stabilize that area and make it so that the tool doesn't destroy it. Alright, when I left off the other day, I was filling some voids in and some soft spots with CA glue. That's all cured up. That's been a couple days ago, so it better be cured. And now I'm going to continue with getting the outside round and smooth, kind of shaping around here, and then we'll start hollowing out. I'm going to change things out. I need to set a Forstner bit up so I can hollow this out. Just makes things go quicker. That screw came loose. That ain't supposed to happen. Alright. Slight pause while we fix this. It doesn't come off. I'll be back. Okay, all fixed. Alrighty, so there we go. Got it hollowed out. It's not perfect by any means at this point. Still got a lot of sanding to do, but I got the walls even. The bottom is even. I'm going to have this little lip around the edge intentionally. This crack needs a little filling yet, so we'll get that done. I'm actually going to take and put sanding sealer on it, let it sit for a little bit. I'll probably fill that in, both that crack and across there, put more CA glue in that before I sand it, and then put the sanding sealer on it. Had a little bit of tear out coming in down here, but once we get that filled with sanding sealer, that'll solidify that up. A little bit of a dimple in the middle where the Forstner bit stopped, and then just the center. That'll sand out. It's a very, very minor thing. And then we already finished the bottom, so now I just need to blend this. We'll sand it around, blend it, and put the finish on it. Some very minor tear out. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, right there. But again, sanding sealer will solidify that, and then we'll get it all finished and be good to go. So next is sanding sealer, and then let it sit. Okay, so I got the sanding sealer put on it, got the cracks filled in with some CA glue, which is actually a little rough, but that's okay, we'll get it. So now next step is sanding. So for this I'm going to wear a respirator, just regular goggles, and my hearing protection because the thing is loud, the dust collector. Okay, the exterior has been sanded up to 320. And now I get to work on the inside, which has not been sanded at all. So it's not too bad though, it shouldn't be a big deal. There we go. Inside all sanded and looking pretty. The outside is done, sanded. Went up to 320 inside and out. So now I'm going to, you notice I did knock off most of this finish, and that's okay because I needed that nice and even. So first thing it's going to get is a coat of Danish oil, and then after that it gets EEE polishing compound. buffed out really well, and then crystal coat over the top of that and buffed out really well. So almost done. Alright, I got the Danish oil all dried and cured. So now we're going to go to EEE Ultra Shine. Good. Alright, in theory, I could quit right now. But I'm going to put a sealer on that, and that's what the crystal coat does. Almost out of that. Oh yeah, that looks fabulous. Alrighty. I don't have one of the fancy turntables to put it on to show you, but I'll figure it out. Wow, that turned out really pretty. Again, I love the Hackberry with all the different shades of browns and blacks that run through it. Go over here. Hopefully y'all can see that. Pretty. And done.